Hi, Flavia Herringo with CrossFit and Force. This is the lesson number 3 of the coach's development homework. I decided to do option 2 with the power cleans and the 2K row. So I've got our working out to in timeline here with our brief at 4 minutes. I've got a general warm up that is an 8-minute AMRAP, so repeating. We're going to do a 250-meter row for guys, 200-meter row for ladies. I'm going to have them increase their intensity every single round that they do. They'll follow that by 10 leg swings per side, front to back, and then I've got 5 each of scorpion and iron cross. They'll do 10 broad jumps, and I'm going to emphasize that I want them to focus on hip extension. And then we've got 10 barbell elbow punches, so to get their front rack open, and also they will already have their barbells out, so I don't have to worry about that later. We'll move into, so that takes about 9 minutes with explanation. I've got 8 minutes for our specific clinic. I'll review and demo the movement. I'll have them set up and look for that. Then we'll do 3 clean deadlifts, 3 deadlifts to shrug, 3 muscle cleans, and then 3 power cleans with a pause in the catch. Of course, I'll be cueing and watching for movements and correcting as I see fit. Then at the 21-minute mark, I've got a 2-minute potty break. After that, we're going to move into working up. I've given 5 minutes to work up. I feel like that's ample time. They're starting off with a 10, so it shouldn't take them that long to work up to that first set. Once they finish working up around the 28-minute mark, I've given 13 minutes for the 5 lifts, and that gives them a couple minutes in between almost to rest or to add more weight. Then we have about 2 minutes for transition, or I should say 2 minutes for transition into the 2K row. So I'll just have them leave their barbells at that point, not clean up yet, and just move into the 2K row. I've estimated that this should take about 10 minutes. Also, I wanted to leave the 2K row at the end because I feel like metabolically they'll be nice and hot from the lift. And if I had put that earlier, they might be pooped and tempted to lie around a little bit after the row. So I feel like having it towards the end is the best bet. After the 2K row, we do have our 7 minutes to clean up. And I've got a banded hamstring floss planned 2 minutes aside. Okay, so in our gym, we would have a problem because we don't have enough rowers if we have a large class. So I have done a second timeline to run 2 heats. So not ideal in my opinion, but it is what it is. So we'd have to do this. So we would have the workup. Actually, everything would be the same after the potty break and then the workup. I'd have everybody kind of work up their barbell and get, up, to that before their first lift. Then I would have part of the class move to the 2K row, just out of necessity. I'm still allotting 10 minutes for it, and I do have a couple minutes after that for recovery or transitioning to the lifts. And then I would have to switch the class so that we'd have half the class lifting and the other class completing their 2K row. So the time allotments are the same, 10 minutes here, 13 minutes there for the lift, and everybody is back together for the cleanup. Okay, thank you.